Now to continuing coverage. Over the years, it's been off and then on and then back on. Critics call the Baltimore Red Line light rail and bus project a billion-dollar boondoggle, while supporters say it will lead to economic development for areas of Baltimore that need the help. This morning, Adam Andrzejewski, founder and CEO of OpenTheBooks.com, joining us live to break down the numbers, the latest on the project. Adam, I started here at Fox 45 in 2007. It was shortly after that in 2008 that this project began, that we started hearing about it. The future has varied since then, depending on who was governor. Where do things stand right now?
Yeah, so in 2015, Larry Hogan, he canceled the project. And, under Martin O'Malley, they started it. Original cost estimates with the full tunnel was $2.9 billion. That cost estimate today is up $4.3 billion. It would be a grand total of at least $7.2 billion. So this is really, really expensive.
How does this compare to other projects, Adam?
Well, we took a look at $7.2 billion on the cost estimate, and even proponents of the Baltimore Red Line will say that it'll serve 150 people in neighborhoods that are currently not served well by public transportation. They need to get to jobs. That's the argument. So we took 150,000 people into the $7.2 billion, and what you get is an average cost per person served of nearly $50,000. Megan, we shouldn't be talking about an expensive system here. We should be talking about transportation vouchers. You could do $200 a month in transportation voucher, and you wouldn't use up $7 billion for 25 years. People in Baltimore are not taking trains. You've got the Baltimore Light Rail Link right now. Their ridership peaked at 8 million riders back in 2012. If 2025 is a good year, they'll have half the ridership, 4 million. So people in Baltimore just aren't even taking the existing trains.
Well, do you think that this would change things? What are the estimates after it's operational? Would this be bringing them to other parts of the city that they would want to be going?
So under no scenario, even after the heavy sunk cost of at least $7 billion for the full project, under no scenario will fares cover the cost of operations of the system on an annual basis. So city taxpayers are going to have to subsidize it. And you got a great example right there with Baltimore Light Rail Link. Those rail lines are subsidized 93% by city taxpayers. Ratepayers, the fares only cover 7%. So not only is this a ton of money up front, but it's going to be heavily subsidized ever after right there in Baltimore.
Adam, I think people know those facts and still supporters saying it's worth it. Do you see their side of the argument here? Any light to that?
Well, look, if people in Baltimore wanted to jump into trains, that's one thing. But when ridership is down significantly, when the population in the city has declined, and post-COVID, there's remote work, I think the governor, Wes Moore, needs to rethink his decision to go ahead with the project. You got to put pen to paper and look at the numbers. The numbers just aren't there.
All right, Adam, we appreciate you breaking it down for us. We'll see what happens. Thank you.